I am Auntie Lylah, and today I will be reading to you a story from the NGC Children's Bocas Lit Fest Storytelling Caravan. Our story today is written by children from Grand Riviere, and it is called The Mermaid of Grand Riviere. Everyone in the sleepy little village of Grand Riviere was waiting for the annual Fisherman's Fete. The elders who spoke French patois described it as a grand affaire. Everyone in the village came out in their finest dandans, and it was great fun. Samantha, Crystal, Keith, Boy and Kyle were great friends and were all in Standard 4 at the Grand Riviere Anglican School. They met every year at Mr. Waldron's fish broth stall and spent the day together. Boy arrived first, and he was scowling. Early as usual, eh? Mr. Waldron peered at Boy over his spectacles. Why are they always late? Look, it's 11 o'clock already and we're supposed to meet at 10. Psst. Maybe you should cool off with some hot fish broth, boy. No thanks, Mr. Waldron. Not yet, Boy replied. Hey, why you grumbling, boy? Today's a day to have fun. A voice behind him shouted. Kyle gave Boy a friendly slap on his shoulder. I just hate waiting, that's all. So where those goose? 5 minutes later, Samantha and Crystal appeared. No manners. At least they can apologize for being late, muttered Boy. Why are you so grumpy? Asked Samantha. Today is a day to have fun. Good morning, Mr. Waldron. Boy didn't answer and just shrugged. The 5 friends drank Mr. Waldron's delicious fish broth and then went off to check out the many different rides and games. 2 hours later, they returned as Mr. Waldron was cleaning down his stall. You guys ready to go for a boat ride? He asked. Give me a minute, and then we'll be off. When Mr. Waldron was ready, they set out in his powerboat. After about 15 minutes, they heard a sudden rumble of thunder. Weather changing. See those heavy dark clouds in the south? That's strange because the weatherman expected sunny weather. Besides, it's dry season, said Mr. Waldron. The skies quickly grew darker. Lightning flashed and the thunder rolled louder. The sea became rough with huge waves lashing the boat. The children were afraid, but Mr. Waldron told them not to worry. The boat bobbed up and down like a tiny little cork on the water as he tried to turn it around. Suddenly, a sharp flash of lightning made them scream. A loud thunderclap pitched the boat into the air and they all landed on an island, which seemed to appear from nowhere. The boat was smashed, but luckily they were unhurt. Let's see if we can find a place where we can be dry, suggested Kyle. Look over there, it's a cave, shouted Samantha. Let's go in, said Boy. On entering the cave, they were amazed. There was a hand with a golden pen writing letters of fire. Then they saw a huge bird. I am the mystical Powie, it said. Ah! You have come to receive a message. To know and go tell it all. Ah! The sacred mermaid only appears at the end of every 100 years, at the 11th hour for 11 minutes. Tonight, she will give you a message for the people. The magical Macapi will yawn for 5 minutes and a scroll will fall from his mouth. Only she can read the scroll. The bird flew away. At 11, a beautiful woman surrounded by bright light and little mermaids appeared on the water. Her lower body was a shining, multicolored fish. Then, a giant Mapapi snake rose out of the water, opened his huge jaws, and out came the scroll. The sacred mermaid took it and began to read. "Humans," she said, "never hurt animals, birds, or other living things. Protect the leatherback turtle. Be kind to one another. Treat the earth with respect. Trees are sacred. Restore the forest. Return the earth to its beautiful state of vegetation. When you return to your realm, let your people know that this must heal the earth. They must heal the earth from the sickness that they have brought upon her." She told them to drink from the rainbow waterfall at the foot of the mountain. "This will give you the power to fly over the mountain and descend into the portal. Go, tell everyone what you saw and heard." With a brilliant flash of light, the mermaid, all the creatures, and the snake disappeared. Mr. Waldron and the children followed the mermaid's instructions and returned safely to Grand Riviere. They told everyone the story. Very few people believed them, but those who did followed the instructions, and the hills of Grand Riviere had remained lush and green to this day. The end.